on the webinar,
it doesn't matter.
We made it very clear.
So we went to the district to get permission, but you guys didn't want to call the district.
Our family permits the leis. We gift the leis.
It's Hawaiian tradition to celebrate after the ceremony.
No, are you Hawaiian?
During the ceremony, all of us walked across with leis.
How many Hawaiians do you have in your family?
It takes us years to get these leis. We don't get these every graduation.
I'm so sorry, but we
You're not sorry. I don't want to hear sorry. I want my daughter to be on that field walking with her traditional garb like every one of my other family members in the past have graduated. That's what I want because she deserved it.
We have other students and they were all...
Did they go to the district and ask for permission?
Well, he asked. He got to wear it when he graduated. He asked. He got to wear it when he graduated.
Every one of my
so I don't get it.
You don't have my permission to videotape me, so please stop videotaping.
Public school, it doesn't matter.
But I am saying
no, you don't
have permission.
Okay, I won't videotape you. I'll videotape her.
Doesn't need permission.
But we'll hear you.
Okay, so the ceremony is going. We're just needing to know what the decision. What's the decision?
Do you want to walk down there with your leis? You're going to walk.
I see people wearing their cultural banners and just like her whole.
I mean, you might as well tell Christian people not to wear a cross in the graduation.
It's just the simple flower lei and our flag.
I know what you're saying, and it's a different principle from when you guys do it. When you guys.
This is a lifestyle. This is my culture.
None of the schools.
This is discrimination against my culture. I don't care what the other school does. This is this school. This is this district.
This is wild, right? It is a beautiful day. It's a graduation. It is a Hawaiian lei, pretty common. I participated in a few graduations in this cycle where a few students demonstrated their cultural roots. No problem. It's a beautiful thing. There's more.
It's not, I don't care. Policy isn't law. Policy isn't right.
Can we make an
I had Dr. Cook on my side when I graduated last year, and he
Folks,
allowed me.
We're running out of time. Like the Santana said, we need a decision for you.
Do you want to walk with your leis?
Well,
he wants to walk with his leis.
She wants to walk, she can't wear it. So it's up to you. If you want to walk, you do it, and then you can take this to the district.
It's going to the district.
However you want to do
it's going to the district.
I mean, they're going to start calling names in about 6 minutes. So what do you want to do?
Do the right thing and let her walk down there.
Sir, we're past that point. So
we're not past that point. Go down there with your leis. Go down there with your leis. Let them tackle you. See what happens. Go down there with your leis, baby.
I'm sorry. We need you to be more level-headed.
No, I am level-headed.
Okay.
Go with your lei.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. Need you to be more level-headed. Madam, you all are sick. You've made this child have to feel a certain way about her own cultural identity, which, according to the narrative, the Hawaiian lei was allowed. Graduation prior to that, district said it was fine. We have waivers to policy inside of education, cultural, religious, etc. And to the police officer, he was talking to a cop, to the police officer, you are right, sir. It is a policy, which means why the hell are you here? It's not a law. Your job is to enforce laws, not to referee policies. So why are you here? Put it up full mass. I will give you the background. According to the student's brother, Kanoa B, quote, on June 7, 2024, 6:22 p.m., my sister was denied from walking at her graduation minutes before her ceremony because school staff would not let her wear traditional Hawaiian leis after getting further approval from the district board to wear them. The faculty members further then restricted access to having her phone and forced Sophia, a minor, to verbally say she was not going to participate in the ceremony in order for her to contact her parents after the fact. He continued, they held her in another building as the graduation ceremony was taking place, and there she was discriminated against and excluded from her peers as she stood crying in disbelief, waiting for her family to arrive. Who doesn't have the level head here? What What would make someone go to this extreme to deny an expression of culture at a beautiful, beautiful celebration of accomplishment? There's more. He ended by adding, quote, Eastlake High School took this evening, which was supposed to be the end of a chapter to celebrate, and turned it into a tragedy for her and her family. Hawaiian culture should not be excluded or dictated by school policies whatsoever. So much for inclusivity and diversity if you're going to discriminate tradition from all Pacific Islanders. Per the Daily Mail, the high school senior was identified as Sophia Benson on the left. Miss Benson was set to graduate from Eastlake High School in Chula Vista, California, but was stopped by administrators just before she was supposed to join her peers. Her older brother, Julian, claims the school ordered Sophia to remove her lei or leave the ceremony. Despite this, Sophia's father, Kurt, stand-up guy, beautiful brother here, standing up for his family and his culture, confronted one of the school employees to support his daughter's moment. The exchange was captured by Kano, who has now gone viral on TikTok with over 6.8 million views. So Benson stated the district had previously granted permission for Sophia to wear the lei Her older brother explains that lei had been given to her over the years. All right. So this is something that's cultural and significant and actually builds over time, making them highly significant. This is in Hawaiian culture. Families often present these garlands on occasions like birthdays, weddings, and of course, graduation. So during the argument in the gym, the police officer intervened after 2 minutes and stated Sophia could not walk with her lei. We have 6 minutes. What do you want to do? The officer asked. Sophia's father urged him, do the right thing, and let her walk. He then points at his daughter, visibly upset, and tells her to go walk with her lei, saying, let them tackle you. See what happens. Go down there with your lei, baby. Per to her brother's Facebook post, Sophia held her head high and left. The family ended up celebrating in the parking lot of the school and then went home to celebrate. Quote, we gave her more flowers in the parking lot and embraced our strong Hawaiian princess in tears on her special day. Her brother Julian wrote, in a post after the graduation fiasco, the Benson family flips off the school district for what transpired. You know, I hate this child had to go through this. It's a child. Welcome. Welcome to America, real world. The adults are not, the adults do not have good sense. You're going to have to lead this nation. Somehow, at some point, we failed every single one of you. But here's what I'm encouraged by. When your father said, walk with it, let him tackle you, see what happens, you knew exactly what he meant. And the fact that you have that kind of love in your family, you're going to be okay. People like that officer and that administrator, they are a dime a dozen. They are a dime a dozen. And instead of it becoming a counter, instead of it becoming a barrier, realize that you are perfectly fit to do the work of raising the collective consciousness of every single one of us because of the experiences that you've had. I'm very proud of you. I know that you have greatness all inside of you and oozing outside of you. Continue to do the work. Those Karens that were adversarial to you, their day has come and gone. They're done. There's very little hope for them. But you are our future leader. All right. Yes, my thoughts.
Yeah, this country isn't built on inclusivity or diversity. It's not the melting pot, at least not in the way that it's often spoken about being or the way it pretends to be. This country thrives on cultural erasure because once you're here, you're American and nothing more, whether that means that you immigrated here from somewhere else yourself or if the United States forcibly colonized your land. Culture is only valuable when it can be capitalized on. And like when, giant white billionaire run or resorts hire indigenous populations to entertain their guests and give them a taste of the local culture without actually having to engage with the local culture. They commoditize culture when they can make money off of it, and then they demonize it when they can't commoditize it. But even apart from all that, the girl is just accessorizing. You can't wear something around your neck at your graduation. Where do you draw the line for something like that? Is it anything too ethnic or anything too religious or anything too uncomfortable? Because it reminds people that they're living on colonized land and that its natives are still there and like defiantly visible. It's really unfortunate because she's going to remember this moment forever. But I do, as he said, I love the way that her family supported her.
Yep, that's right. And that's the part she has to lean into.